Joining us now, Senator Roger Marshall from Senate Budget. It's great to see you, Senator, again. What's your reaction to what you heard? So the Democrats say it's okay to use shutdown as a leverage to ram through what they couldn't get in regular legislative order as Americans suffer? And is it true that they're waiting until after Election Day? Is that how to run a government?
Well, certainly the Democrats are using children's lunch money as leverage to get their $1.5 trillion of additional funding. Remember what this is all about, to me, is addressing the biggest problem our country faces, and that's our national debt. But the Democrats want to add $1.5 trillion to that. This week they're leveraging SNAP funding to do just that.
Okay, so the Hill newspaper reports that at least 8 centrist moderate Senate Democrats are meeting to stop the shutdown. Is that true? Because half of the nation's major airports are now suffering from severe delays due to worker shortages as we head into Thanksgiving. Is this true that their centrist Democrats were showing them that they want to stop the shutdown?
Well, look, I think there's lots of serious talks. I don't want to go on record one way or the other, but I do think we're reaching an inflection point. As you pointed out, air traffic control has missed their second paycheck. Funding for infants formula ran out this weekend. SNAP's kind of been on and off. It sounds like a judge has given them a 2-week reprieve. There's about $5 billion of emergency disaster money that the judge is asking to use towards this Schumer disaster of shutting down the government. So I do think we're almost there, almost at an inflection point. You can see some of the Democrats throwing up Hail Marys now.
Okay, so we want to show you this video and get your reaction. This video that resurfaced that shows former President Obama saying, don't do government shutdowns. It's irresponsible. It's basically trying to blackmail the other party. That's what the Democrat Party's now facing accusations of that. Watch this.
Think about this. Shutting down the government just because you don't like a law that was passed and found constitutional. No Congress before this one has ever in history been irresponsible enough to threaten default, to threaten an economic shutdown, to suggest America not pay its bills just to try to blackmail a president into giving them some concessions. We're not going to submit to this kind of total irresponsibility. Congress needs to pay our bills on time. Congress needs to pass a budget on time. Congress needs to put an end to governing from crisis to crisis. If Republicans do not like the law, they can go through the regular channels and processes to try to change it. That's why we have elections. You do not threaten the full faith and credit of the United States of America.
So isn't that exactly what Democrats are doing? Why is Barack Obama silent about what he said years ago? This is exactly the accusations that's now being leveled against Democrats. Your word on this.
Yeah, Liz, well, certainly the shoe's on the other foot now, right? And even just think, so Barack Obama is a liberal Democrat, Chuck Schumer a liberal Democrat, but the Democrat Party has left them. They're now being controlled and ran by a far left extreme, and the legacy media is right there complicit as well, that they love this story. They don't want to be talking about President Trump's victories in China and the great trade agreements he's getting done, that the border's secure, that our families are safer, the price of gasoline's going down. Instead, they want to focus on this particular issue, hold our children hostage over their food. It's just a different Democrat Party today. The tail's wagging the dog. I'm not sure Barack Obama could win a primary today.
All right, Senator Roger Marshall, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Now listen to this.